Alright, Skull Nation, thanks for being with me. Hit that subscribe button, the notification bell, like, comment, and share this content. Skull, baby. Yes. What is going on, Vikings fans? Welcome to another episode of Talk Vikings with me. Pretty disappointed. It's pretty redundant now, man. It's just, I think I'm always like including God. Listen, this has to be the work of the Lord. Like, this has to be a higher power. Just, like, we're gonna get there. We got a good team, but I'm just gonna tease them a little bit. Every game we lose is a close game, one touchdown or less. Every game. We've never gotten beaten up ever. It's pretty redundant, man. Like, it's just the same. But whoever it is, hopefully this is us suffering now to enjoy later, because the playoff, we have the 7th seed now. I guess I'm pretty sure we make the playoffs because the rest of our schedule is easy. But then again, I'm really nervous because Detroit almost beat us in Minnesota, and we got them. The schedule is supposed to get easier from now on, but it's still the NFL, and like where they're playing, they could lose to anybody. I don't think they lose to Detroit, but it could happen. We lose to Detroit, the season is over. Like, so all of these games now, like the next 3 games are so important, so essential. We have to win them. But it is the NFL, and everybody on the NFL team are professionals. It's any given Sunday. So they got us really, really nervous right now. But this game, man, that we just witnessed. First of all, I'm with Zimmer on this one. The refs, oh my, there was like holding on every play. And I guess they don't want to call it. He's right. I'm watching them hold us even the last play of the game, like the last series, it was passed. There was all kinds of PI. But I guess, oh my God, if it's the last couple of minutes, we just let them play. So y'all just don't call pass interference if it's the last 2 minutes, because you want them to let them play and you don't want the last couple of minutes to dictate the game. So forget all the other calls during the game that like calls on like third downs and stuff like that. So forget those. They're not important. Calls like that could literally switch the momentum of the game. They're not important. Only in the last 2 minutes. The officiating crew yesterday was garbage. I'm sorry. Like, it was so garbage. Just all kinds of stuff I can get from this game. Like just the Thielen catch. Like, he had his hand under the ball. And they reviewed it and still said it wasn't a catch. So frustrating. I mean, like, and Kirk is frustrating me. Like, 1 minute he's throwing bombs, the next minute is like he don't know what's going on in the game. And like, how do you line up behind a guard, Kirk? Like, oh my God. Yesterday was just, that was a different team. That was not the Kirk Cousins against the Chargers. That was not the Kirk Cousins against the Packers. So like, what the hell is going on? Are they like more prepared for certain games than other games? Because this 49ers game was just as important as the Packers game. Oh man, like they are so frustrated, man. Like, just another close loss. But let me get into this. As usual, I wrote a few points down. It's just too much stuff to remember. Too much stuff from the game to remember. I gotta write a few of them down. Before I go down my little list here, I just want to say we gave them the game. We have, our whole defensive line is depleted. We don't have one starter. DJ Wonnum was a starter, but Everson Griffin came and took his spot. So the whole defensive line is a new one. We don't have Danielle Hunter. We don't have Michael Pierce. We don't have Dalvin Tomlinson. We don't have Everson Griffin. Brand new defensive line. We already knew they were going to run the ball. Like, we knew what they were going to do. but we still had a chance to win this game. If we don't give them three easy touchdowns. We gave them 3 easy touchdowns, especially the ones where we gave them the ball right on our half. They only had to, the Kirk pick. What the hell was Kirk thinking? Adam ran like a little stop and go route right down the seam, and it's a linebacker right. Was it a linebacker or a corner? Like, what was he looking at? The dude is Kirk. Like, what the hell was Kirk looking at? Kirk makes me wonder sometimes. It's like, damn it, this dude, man. Even the Packers game, he threw a couple of picks. If they don't call a late hit, a roughing the quarterback, or what's the kid name? Their cornerback. If you don't fumble the ball, we loses that game. Kirk got I don't know, man. His reads, his decision making, but then half of the other time he's got great numbers. But then during the clutch moments, he'll throw a pick or something. It was just so frustrating, man. Just that's how we lost the game. We gave them easy scores. And when Dalvin fumbled too, we're down 5 points. We got 9 minutes left in the fourth. If Dalvin don't fumble that ball, because we've been driving down the field all game, Dalvin don't fumble that ball, ain't no telling what we do. Ain't no telling if that's the drive JJ shines. Like, I don't even understand that injury, because as soon as he got the ball, the D lineman, he just he barely, I don't know, maybe it's the angle or the way he touched him, but Dalvin just kind of collapsed and his body went backwards while he was still going for it. It was weird. And the way he was on the ground, oh my God. But hopefully, man, it's nothing, because we lose Dalvin Cook. I mean, Alexander Madison is not Dalvin Cook. He's really fast, but he's not Dalvin Cook. He hasn't even learned the whole offense yet. He's a rookie. He hasn't gotten a lot of reps. It's just all bad, man. All bad. The injuries. The whole defensive line is gone. We already knew they were going to run the ball a lot with Deebo. I mean, it was just a few. It was just miscues in the game. Deebo Samuels had a 60-yard. Was it a screen out the backfield, or was it a run? It was a run. What's his name? Not Anthony Barr. Not Eric Kendricks. Nick Vigil. Vigil has a clean shot on Deebo Samuels. He misses him. Go back and watch it. It was at the beginning of the third. Before Deebo went out. It was like a 60-yard run. And it was he had a clear shot at him. Missed tackle. One missed tackle can get you 60 yards. We had a bunch of missed tackles. The dudes that ran for over 200 yards again. And we still had a chance. I got a couple of things from the game. It's just so heartbreaking, man. This is like the Browns again, the Browns game again. Or you could say the Baltimore game again. Because we had the lead. You know how Baltimore just came from behind and took the lead? Because we stopped being an incompetent. We stopped being a competent offense. A bunch of 3 and outs all of a sudden. They're like, oh, okay, they're going to have a lot of 3 and outs. Oh, we can take our time. Because we're sure about our drives. When teams know they can run the ball on you, they can do whatever. Another reason we lost. I wrote a couple of these down. There's a lot of factors here why we lost. But I'm telling you, you give teams easy touchdowns, you're going to lose. We didn't have no easy touchdown, even on the kick return. We have a fast player who's good at running kicks back, and he's figuring it out. And they got this scheme on the kick returning to him. It's scheme. They didn't give us the ball. There wasn't a penalty where they had to kick the ball from their 10-yard line or something. We got the ball no, it wasn't. It was a good kick return. We didn't have good field position all game. We just kept giving them good field position, especially on that lat. Now don't get me wrong. On the injury, I hope Dalvin didn't get injured there, because we lose our star running back and give him the ball back in our territory and they're up. Now I got to give defense kudos on that one because the defense actually stopped them to a field goal. Thank God for that. But we can't just be giving up the ball like at our 20-yard. You throw an interception at like from like your 20. Now they only have a few yards to go. Your running back fumbled deep in your territory. Now they only have a few yards to go. Oh, the one I'm forgetting, the one we do every week. Right before halftime, we just let teams run down the field and score on us. Like, it was a 3rd and 11 with like 20-some seconds left, and we gave that up. What is Mackensie Alexander is getting abused. Like, he's getting abused. We have a star in what's the kid name that it moved to safety. Mackensie is not playing like a vet, man. Mackensie Alexander is getting abused. Every time there's a big throw in the middle, y'all just know it's him because he's the slot corner. Well, not every time, but usually it's him. Usually it's him. Usually it's his man. If they're in man, his man is gonna beat him. Mackensie is not. He's not balling. Pat P is balling. Bashaud Breeland has picked it up a little bit. It's just that Bashaud can't guard those big body receivers. They're gonna catch everything over him all the time. It happens all the time. He can't. Every time he goes for a breakup pass, it's a big catch over him. When it's those big body receivers, he's not as big. I'd rather Cam Dantzler out there, but I guess that's Zimmer. Oh, you've been on a Super Bowl defense, so stay out there. This shit makes no sense, bro. No sense. That's why we lost the game. We kept giving the opposing team easy and short field position. That's why we lost the game, man. We can't be throwing interceptions and fumbling the ball in our territory. It's a gift to them. It's free points to them. So we got to work for our points, and they get free points. They had a great running game yesterday, and everybody knows, like Jimmy don't even go Jimmy went for over 250 yesterday. Wow. Their running game worked. They ran the ball all over us. So when you got that, you can basically do whatever to a defense. And like the defense still played with their hearts out. They still had a couple of key stops. And we still had a chance. We shouldn't have even been down 8 points. The kicker, like this kicker too, man. This kicker too. He's making long field goals but missing extra points. Make that make sense. Just make you want to pull your head. I mean, like, they are so frustrated. And the team got talent. You seen them just beat up the Packers. You seen the Packers just beat up the Rams. The Rams is like the hottest team in the league at one point. I don't know what's going on with them the last few weeks. They lost to the 49ers. We could have beat the 49ers. We beat the Packers and could have beat the 49ers, and both of them beat the Rams. So I don't know how good the Rams is. Like, the league is just screwing with everybody's mind this year. Like, there's no team that's just running away. Everybody can get got. Anybody can get it. Like, the league is so weird this year, man. I can't put a lot of blame on the defense because the defense did their thing. We didn't even expect them to, even though they gave up a lot of yards, they still kind of kept us in the game. That last possession, they didn't give up a touchdown. They gave up a field goal. They stopped them, held them to a field goal, and gave the offense a chance. Even after Zimmer went for it on 4th down, we missed it. We still had a lot of clock. Now I think we should have took the field goal. It's little stuff like that. When we went for it, when we were all the way down there at like their 1 yard line and couldn't get it in, and we went for it, and there was one time we went for it and got the touchdown to Adam Thielen, and there was another time we went for it. Now I think when you're down, now I agree with the first going for it, not because it worked out, because Adam Thielen, I just agree with it because early in the game, you still have, like, when did we go for? Was it like the second quarter? You still have a whole half left. When you're in like the 4th quarter and you're down a whole touchdown, you take the damn points, especially if your defense is playing good or okay. We should have took that field goal. We would have brought it down. you know, a little bit. And take the points, man. Ain't no telling what could have happened. Just a bunch of bad decisions. That was not a great coaching job yesterday. I mean, just everybody. Kirk was so off. I mean, he had some nice throws, but like he was off. Lines up under the right guard. That was a little weird, man, yesterday. Yesterday was a little uncharacteristic of this team. Like just the stuff that we saw. Like the 2-point conversion, the missed throw. The fourth down missed throw to Justin. Just a bunch of missed throws. Like easy throws that could have been completions. Just a bunch of missed throws, way over, like under throws, overthrow, like just. That was a weird game, man. That was a weird game. But we're not out of it yet. You know, we're still, ironically enough, we're still in a playoff spot. Like the NFC has to be doing really bad. Like, how is the Vikings in a playoff spot? Oh, I gotta go look at it. I gotta go look at all the teams that's in the hunt. Like, y'all must be really doing bad, cause like we're still a 7 seed. Golly, but that's the story of the NFL this season. Anybody can get it, you know. So we all know in Vikings land, we all know this team is way better than what we saw yesterday. This team is way better than what we saw against the damn 49ers. If they can get it together. Christian Darrisaw, he had a couple of, it was a couple of times he gave up a sack. But I think he did really good against Nick Bosa. Yeah, I almost said Joey. Joey is for the Chargers. He did good against Nick, but he did give up a sack. And I think on that one, Kirk should have stepped up because Nick came all the way around. He kind of pushed him, so Kirk should have stepped up. Kirk just tried to step up late. He tried to step up late and got caught in the sack. But I think they come back harder against the Lions because this is a must-win. We can't lose against the Lions. We got to get back to 500. Then we got the Steelers. They're not too bright as well. They're kind of struggling too. We can still get back into things. We can still, get on like a little streak here. But all of these games, every freaking single one were winnable games. If Dalvin don't fumble him deep in our territory, if Kirk don't throw that pick deep in our territory, if we don't let that touchdown right before the half, as usual, like Zimmer, what? And then it was like a 3rd and 11 with like 20 seconds left. I probably already said this, but I'm gonna say it again. How do you give up a 3rd and 11 with 20 seconds left? How do you not hold them to a field goal? They don't get those easy scores. We win the game, even with a depleted defense. So there's something here. There's something to be proud of here. Even though these are close games, we're losing, but just one or two things here. Just a few nip and tucks here, and we can win. We don't even have. We gotta look up, man. Do we even get the rest of our defensive linemen back? Because we're not getting Daniil back. What is going on with Michael Pierce? Wasn't it just an elbow? Like, is it that bad of an elbow? Like, is your elbow broken into like 50 places or something? Like, how much time do you need for your elbow to heal? Like, we need you back. Now, Dalvin Tomlinson, he's not injured, but it's a COVID. Like, the COVID thing, aren't they out like only 1 week? Like, hopefully he comes back. Hopefully we'll get our D-line back. We Anthony Barr comes back. With all the injuries, we still could have won the game. That's the frustrating part about it, man. That's how you know the team is good. Because with all their key injuries, they could still win. Look at the Browns. We were playing without Christian Darrisaw. That's when, I don't know what was going on with Rashad Hill. He was just getting lifted off the ground. If Christian plays in that game and the left side is solid against Myles Garrett and them, or he's not giving up as much sack, we win that game. I can go to every other game, but I've done all the videos with each. I don't want to go back there. I don't want to go back to the Bengals game. I don't want to go back to the Cowboys. Oh my God, the Cowboys game. I don't want to go back to Arizona. Oh my God, the Cardinals game. Okay, I don't want to do this to myself. I'm gonna erase all the memories. I don't remember none of that. It's all gone out of my head because it's enough to drive you insane. It's enough to have you on depressant pills. Okay, this team will have you on antidepressants. Oh man, just a couple of things, man. Just a couple of things, man. I think they kind of went with what I was saying. We shouldn't target Justin Moore, but what about our other receivers? God bless the Vikings, man. Y'all put your hands together. Hopefully Dalvin Cook is not badly injured. You know, we can't have these little simple mistakes that are professional teams. Y'all keep fingers crossed, man. We're still alive. We're still optimistic over here, even though it's the hardest thing being an optimistic Vikings fan. But I still am. I'm gonna hang in there, support the team. Like, I can just go over a bunch of stuff, a bunch of yards and a bunch of, but you know what it is. They have talent, man. It's just one or two things here. Hopefully we'll get our starters back, and I just want that Vikings team that I saw against the Seahawks. The Vikings team I saw against the come on, you know what I'm talking, against the Panthers, against the Packers. Yes, even though that Packers game was really close, but we were playing without a lot of starters. And I just want the Vikings team that we know. It's too many stars, man. But I'll catch you guys later. You guys keep scrolling. Hopefully we'll get these next 3, because we got the Lions and we got Pittsburgh and somebody else. I don't think they're winning. Hopefully we'll get the next 3, man. We're interesting again, and just kind of shut up all the haters and all the doubters, because I really think this team, not even me, most people, most of the analysts, most of the sports analysts, not even know the Vikings are better than their record. Okay, like, we're a way above 500 team. This is like a 2 or 3 losing game teams, and all of those games were close too. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Do not give up hope. I keep hearing everybody talking about how every time we lost, every game we lose, there are people who are quitting, burning their jerseys or whatever. Like, the season is still young. We still have 7 more games, 6. Yeah, 6 more games. We have 6 more games to go, man, and the schedule get easier. We got Chicago twice. We got to see Green Bay one more time. We got the Lions again one more time. We got Pittsburgh coming up. The season is getting easier, man. Hopefully they can really put everything together and really showcase their talent, for this last stretch of the season. It's just scary, because we can't afford to lose. It's just scary times, man. You want to be relaxed, but then again, you can't be relaxed. Typical Vikings fan stuff. But I'll catch you guys on the next one. Keep scrolling, keep being optimistic. I still feel good about the season. It's not over yet. I still feel good about the season. Until next time, keep scrolling. I'll see you guys later. Skol, baby.